Earlier, we used to do some webinars, but not in a massive level. But when we have done webinar, especially drug across the India, where we have almost 1,000 registrations, is where this idea came. I think somebody is unmuted. Everyone can mute. So this webinar series, I think still it is echoing. Fine. So this webinar series, in a massive level, we started doing after getting a lot of data from across the India, especially from the drug controllers, where we have done this webinar. Almost 1,000 people has attended in the WebEx and 2,000 plus people attended in the YouTube live. So from then onwards, we have done this good teaching practices with the help of IPGA, Koteshwara sir, where we got almost 1,200 registrations. So as part of this World Pharmacist Day, we thought like, why can't we conduct awareness webinars, especially for the students and for the faculty? So why I'm sharing all this thing is that the thought idea has come from Koteshwara sir. That is the reason I'm saying. So coming to Koteshwara sir profile, sometimes I feel there's a few things about sir. Many people ask us the same question again and again. What are you getting out of this? Especially to me and Shri, everyone is asked that why you are sacrificing your career, why your career you are putting in your risk, and you are helping other pharmacy professionals. But when I see Koteshwara sir, I really feel that we are doing just 1% what he is doing right now. So as a retired professional, he can be relaxed and he can keep quiet. He can enjoy his rest of the life. But the amount of charity work he's doing, the amount of professional work he's doing for the pharmacy, we are just 1% of it. Really, I'm impressed with his profile. I'm really hats off and thanks to Sir Profile for introducing for us. With his, we got connection with Ramkishan sir, where he is very happy to interact with us. We all know the rest of the story, right? So with this, I welcome each and every participant for this webinar, Drug Control Careers. This webinar will be little different. There will not be any presentations and all. It will be purely of interaction. We'll listen to the experience of sir. The experience of Koteshwara sir is my age. So when he has completed in 86, that is where I was born. So recently we had this IDMA meeting also, where the joint drug controller Ishwar Reddy sir he's telling that Koteshwara sir is my classmate. I'm happy to see after a long gap. So you by his words only you can imagine how much influence he has in the drug control level. So he has the association, Drug Control Welfare Association, where he's working as a national president there. Whoever may be the state drug controller or central drug controller, whoever may be the member of that association are under the influence of Koteshwara sir. So with this, I hand over session to Shri to brief sir profile. So we'll start the session. Thank you all.
Good evening, everyone. Can you able to hear me? Good evening, sir. Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Can unmute, sir.
Yeah.
Can unmute. Yeah, now is unmuted.
Yes. Good evening, sir. Yes, I wanted to share a few things about sir. I will read out sir by data by record. It is very lengthy. I made it to one page with a great effort. Koteshwara sir is a former drug inspector and he's born and brought up in Warangal district, Telangana. He did his graduation in the year 1986 from VL Pharmacy College of Pharmacy, Raichur. Mr. Rao has a vast experience in various fields in pharmacy profession. His 35 years of pharmacy profession in manufacturing firms, testing laboratories, community pharmacy, and he is a enforcement of drugs and entrepreneurs. He was sir is like a founder of General Secretary of Telangana Drug Control Officer Associations. Sir is chairman of Pallavi Model Trust, Hyderabad. Founder president of Alumni of VL College of Pharmacy, Hyderabad. and present group of head of DCO India Drug Control Forum, and he is a life member of Indian Pharmaceutical Association IPA, and he is the founder of IPGA when it's combined Andhra Pradesh, and he is president IPGA Telangana. And at present, sir, he is doing service to the organization in the capacity of coordination, like in association with IPGA, South Zone, which includes the states of Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, etc. Mr. Rao, by nature a service-oriented man, he has involved in many social activities through his Pallavi Model Trust. Especially during the COVID pandemic, he conducted several health camps both to the humans as well as animals. And as an entrepreneur, Mr. Rao is successfully running a veterinary liquid feed manufacturing unit in the name of GK Biolabs and GK Biopharma. With this, I would like to introduce Sir. And as Umashankar sir told, from the last 2 months onwards, we had a great association with Sir, and we have been doing this with the help of Sir also. Thank you, Sir. Sir, I introduce you to our students. We welcome you, Sir.
Yeah, thank you. Is it audible?
That is audible, Sir. You are not visible.
Now? Is it okay?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Sir.
Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A warm good evening to all the participants. And thank you very much for EsPharma Education and its directors, Shri Umashankar and Madam Jyotishree for organizing such wonderful continuous 7 days webinars for the betterment of this pharmacy profession. I congratulate, I greet all my fellow pharmacists, budding pharmacists all over the world in advance. World Pharmacist Day. Greetings to you all, which is supposed to be celebrated on September 25th of this month. And the theme of the World Pharmacist Day for this year 2023 is Pharmacists Strengthening Health Systems. It's very clear, pharmacists strengthening health systems.
Sir, excuse me. Sorry for the interruption, sir. We can't see you. Video, I think video is on. No video, sir.
Is it okay?
No, sir. No video, sir.
My voice is very much clear, but video is not.
Now it is okay.
Yeah, now it is on.
Okay. So again, a very good evening to all the participants of this August gathering today. On behalf of entire fraternity of our pharmacy community, I am again congratulating and greeting on the eve of forthcoming World Pharmacist Day to be celebrated on September 25th of 2023 with the theme Pharmacist Strengthening Health Systems. The word itself says strengthening health systems. How? How a pharmacist can strengthen health systems. Friends, earlier pharmacist means we have got a poor publicity, especially in third countries and especially in India. And we came to the limelight only during the COVID movement. We had done an excellent service in the field of detecting COVID vaccine, manufacturing COVID vaccine, distributing COVID vaccine, and participating in all COVID related issues. And we lost several pharmacists also during COVID period, and I salute all my fellow pharmacists who lost their lives during COVID-19. My dear friends, today's theme is job opportunities in drugs control department. Well, most of the times when I visit in pharmacy colleges as for orientation programs for first year B.Pharm or even for final year B.Pharm, my first question I wish to ask all the participants, what you want to become? Someone will say, I want to become a scientist. Someone will say, I want to become a pharmacist. Someone will say, I want to become a teacher. And some XYZ. Very, very, very 0.1% or 0.5 or 1% only people says that I want to become a drug inspector or a regulator. Dear friends, it is a dream. A pharmacist means it is a dream post of drugs inspector. As my routine dialogue, I want to say you, all the participants here, I am damn sure, I am very sure that when you join in pharmacy, when you got admitted into pharmacy, 99% of our members not joined in this course voluntarily. Someone, when we are in the school, what do you want to become? Parents or other friends will ask, I want to become a doctor. I want to become a collector. I want to become an actor. I want to become an engineer. But no one will tell that I want to become a pharmacist. 90, I am not speaking about the 100%, 99%. You have joined this course because you didn't get seat in medicine, you didn't get seat in engineering, and you didn't get a seat in other courses, and you are thinking what could be the last chance. Last chance is this pharmacy course is waiting for you, and you got a chance in that web counseling and you have joined. And till that also you don't know what is pharmacy course, what is the scope of the pharmacy, and what you will become after completion of the pharmacy. Since you got the seat, you have joined. You have to accept, most of the people. So once they join, after first year, second year, third year also, some students never fix their goals. Friends, whether knowingly or unknowingly, you have joined in this course and you have selected a noble course. It is not a dummy course. In America, the first preference or respect will be given to a soldier and followed by next to the pharmacist. That is that much importance. A pharmacist plays role in public health, major role in public health. So we are everywhere. Without pharmacist, no drug. Without a drug, there is no life. So average 70% of general public for XYZ, they are using every day some sort of drugs, medicines, medical devices, and surgical items. And wherever such items are there, it is the effort of a pharmacist. Everywhere, pharmacist presence will be there. As a inventor, as a manufacturer, as a distributor, or as a compounding community pharmacist, or as a teacher, and whatever you say, without our participation, there is no question of the word what it is called pharmacist strengthening health systems. So coming to the job opportunities, as I am just now, I was telling you that people very 1% want to become a drug control officer or drugs control department or enforcement department. But 0% will say that I want to become a IAS, I want to become a IPS, I want to become a IRS. Dear friends, you forgotten that you are a graduate and you are a professional graduate. You are eligible for writing exam for the Union Public Service Commission, Union Civil Service examination, and any other competitive examinations as equal to an engineering graduate or a medical graduate XYZ. Only the thing is, as on today, we do not have optional subjects for our pharmacy profession, and we are fighting for that through various pharmacy organizations, and very shortly we may get also. But now in India, we are almost 10 to 15 pharmacy graduates who have become IAS, IPS officers also. Very recently, from our Telangana, from our Warangal district, her name is Porika, I forgotten, she has selected into IPS, and one drug inspector from Tamil Nadu, now he is a collector at Agra, Uttar Pradesh. And so many pharmacists across India are selected for the civil services examinations also. Friends, the job opportunities coming to the drugs control department. See, in drugs control department, first of all, what is a drugs inspector? The first post for entering a drugs control department is a drugs inspector for enforcement or a testing lab in as a analyst. There are two posts are available for a graduate pharmacist. For this, no requirement of for a registered pharmacist. Simply, if you complete your graduation, B Pharmacy or Form D also, you are eligible for appearing for the examination of drug control officers. So, what is drugs inspector? What he will do? See, again, the major role plays where pharmacists strengthening health systems, the world. So here the drug inspector will control the quality of the medicine. So the main aim of a drug inspector is to see that a right medicine at a right time to a right patient for a right price. So the duty of a drug inspector is to see that a right medicine, a correct medicine should reach a right patient, not to get addicted. So right patient at a right time. If a patient need a drug today, if you provide tomorrow, there is no use for a right price, because most of the drugs come not like other general commodities. They are controlled under price control, most of them, and the duty of the drug inspector to see that these drugs are sold as per the price mentioned on the label. So the drugs inspector not only will inspect the premises of a retail shop or wholesale shop or a blood bank or a nursing home or a manufacturing plant, he will inspect, he will check the facilities required under the Drugs and Cosmetic Act and medical devices also. So he will inspect, and if the premises or the facilities are suitable as per the norms, he will forward a recommendation letter to licensing authority that we have inspected and the facilities are sufficient to manufacture or sale or distribution of so and so. So the licensing authority, after satisfaction of the representation received from the inspecting authority, he will issue a manufacturing license, sales license or distribution license XYZ for drugs or medical devices, etc. Next, the drug inspector, after issuing a license, His duty is to inspect frequently to that licensed premises, and whether he will check that whether the licensee is following the rules and regulations as prescribed in Drugs and Cosmetic Act. Whether any abnormalities are found, he will report immediately to his licensing authority, followed by the licensing authority will take immediate actions as per the law. And not only that, the drug inspector, whenever he feels, he will pick up drug samples from the market, from the manufacturing premises, and send to the drug control laboratory for testing quality of the subject drug. If the quality of the subject drug does not meet the requirements of the pharmacopoeial standards, then he will issue a notice to the company, and after completing his investigation, he will lodge a private complaint in the concerned courts and file a case, and he will proceed legal actions as per the law. Not only not of standard, he will also act while he is performing his duties. If any unlicensed premises is seen, any unauthorized manufacturers, any unauthorized drug distributors, or any illegal use of drugs, wherever some things are there, it is the duty of the drugs inspector to act immediately, to seize it, and to inform the court. And nowadays, the drugs inspector even has got arrest powers also. So the difference between a police officer and a drugs inspector is a police officer can search, can arrest a person only during the daylight from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. as per my knowledge. But the Drugs and Cosmetic Act has given us a power that we can search any place, any time, anywhere, and we can take into the custody concerned people if we feel something abnormality is going there. So this much power, it is the drugs inspector is a gazetted post. Most of the states in India is a gazetted officer except Jammu Kashmir and one or two states, and a powerful post where your knowledge and your enthusiasm or your satisfaction towards the job or your dedication will work really, and you will do justice to your profession. Friends, the drugs control department, as I said, having two various departments in India. One is Central Drug Standards Control Organization, CDSCO, belongs to Government of India, and state drugs control administrations. In some states, state FDA, it is called Food and Drug Administration, sometimes Drug Control Administration. In some states, food and drugs both combined, it is there, where they are called as Food and Drugs Administration, and in our Telangana, it is called as Drugs Control Administration. So the strategy, how a organization will be there. We will start with the CDSO, Central Drug Control Organization. To become a Central Drug Control Officer or Central Medical Device Officer, you have to appear for Union Public Service Commission, which whenever the advertisements comes, you have to apply and you have to appear for the examination. The examination is as equal to as your civil services. Only the difference is in our examination our subjects are there, and in civil services our subjects are not there. 50% of the subject will be on general knowledge and 50% will be our subjects. So two papers will be there. You have to appear for the written exam, you have to qualify, and if you are qualified you will be called for a interview. And earlier, to become a central drug inspector, or in some states they were asking some industrial experience for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Now it is This experience column is almost removed in all the states, including Central Drugs Department also. So in Central Drugs Control Department, we have starting post is Assistant Drug Inspector post will be there, and Drugs Inspector post will be there, and Assistant Drug Controller will be there, Deputy Drug Controller will be there, then Joint Drug Controller will be there, and Drug Controller of India will be there. They have different zones, south zone, east zone, west zone, north zone, like that, central zone. And each zone is headed by a deputy drug controller. Under him, the assistant drug controllers will be there, and under them, drugs inspectors and assistant drugs inspectors will be there. Apart from their drug testing laboratory drug analysts, their duty is to see the mainly the manufacturing forms, grant licenses, blood banks, and import of drugs, medicines, cosmetics, and medical devices, etc. And most of the time, the central drug officers jointly work with the state officers in certain given time and as per their procedures. So, assistant drugs inspector may become a drugs inspector, and a drugs inspector may become assistant drug controller, and assistant drug controller may become a deputy drug controller, followed by joint drug controller and a drug controller of India. This is the scenario. So for the time being, now the drug controller of India post is directly post, and it is selected through Union Public Service Commission again. Now Sri Rajiv Singh Raghuvamshi ji is the Drug Controller General of India. He was earlier worked with Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, and thereby followed by Joint Drug Controllers, Deputy Drug Controllers, and so on. So as on today, there are nearly around 500 something drug control officers in Central Drug Control Organization, CDSCO. My advice to the students is, whenever you join in the first year itself, you have to go through the newspapers, local newspapers, and that general knowledge part papers, you have to cut it and you have to file it, and whenever you will find some time, you just go through it. People will get full marks in our subjects, but the people will fail in general knowledge. So those who are perfect in general knowledge, answering general knowledge questions, most of them are getting success. For this, there is several educational institutions are there giving coaching, and when you are you are preparing for your GATE or PG exams also, the same pattern will be. If you work little more hard, you can get success in such examinations. And also, this will be also useful for preparing your IAS, IPS, or civil services examinations also. Since pharmacists are very hard workers by nature, and most of the civil servants basically from arts, BA, BCom, like that, and nowadays even medicine and engineering graduates also selected for civil services. Why can't we? You can. Everybody has got caliber. Only thing is, you should get proper guidance through proper gurus or proper educational institutions like EsPharma education or other educations, and you just work for 1 or 2 years, you will get a wonderful results in this session. Dear friends, coming to the state drug control department, most of the state drug control departments, again, they starts with the drugs inspector post, and for their drugs inspector will in central drug control department, even assistant drug controllers, ADCs, and deputy drug controllers sometimes have been selected directly, a part of the officers directly from Union Public Service Commission also. So in coming to the state, we have a drug inspector. We have that drugs inspector will be then promoted to assistant drug controller, then followed by deputy drug controller, then followed by joint drug controller, then followed by drug controller or state licensing authority is called as. So the duties of state drug inspector is almost the same drugs inspector what I explained you just now. The drugs inspectors again they will inspect the premises for grant of licenses, recommend to the licensing authorities, and for issuing of state licenses, the assistant drug controller is the state sale licensing authority, and the director or state licensing authority is for manufacturing of the and blood banks licensing authority. There are two licensing authorities in states. One is for sale licensing and one is for manufacturing license. So most of the state offices also, the selection process will be through Public Service Commission. Recently in Telangana also, there was a examination conducted for 18 drug inspector posts. And the examination pattern will be the same. The 50% will be our pharmacy subjects and 50% will be on general knowledge. Those who are perfectly answering general knowledge questions, they have been getting selected easily. This process you have to follow from the third year itself. You should fix a goal first of all. What you want to become, whether you want to select a regulatory department means you have to collect the old question papers, model papers, and this recently general knowledge activities. And most of the states, some even Delhi, states like Delhi and Rajasthan, even other states also, to a particular percentage, they are allowing us to participate in their examination, that you have to go through time to time. You have to follow the directions, information provided by such type of educational institutions like EsPharma education or other educational institutions. They will provide you time to time. Keep in touch with them and be prepared for them. And there is a, if you work for at least 6 months to one year seriously or sincerely, you have got every chance to select for the post. And in central drugs control also, most of our Telugu people are leading a very good positions, including joint drug controllers and deputy drug controllers, assistant drug controllers, and drugs inspectors, and as well as assistant drugs inspectors also. So this is not a special examination. This is a common examination. How you are preparing for your final year examination, just only in addition to that, you have to select this general knowledge also equally you have to prepare. And coming to the medical devices also, we very shortly they are going to release around 400 to 500 medical devices inspectors also. It will be announced in the newspapers soon. You start working from now itself. You are also eligible for medical devices inspectors. That is equally drug inspector only, comes under the central drugs CDSUO. So you can prepare from now itself. And so routine, you have to participate in regular webinars like this. You have to update your knowledge, and you have to keep regular touches with your teachers, and you have to demand your teachers to conduct a seminars in your colleges from final year or PG students also, and you invite subject experts from the field. On behalf of our Indian Pharmacy Graduates Association, IPGA, or Drug Control Officers Association, we are ready to provide you at any time, any subject expert to deliver lectures in your colleges also. And coming to the drug testing laboratory also, you have a facilities of junior analyst and a junior scientific officer, senior scientific officer, and government analyst also. For this also the same procedure we are following, and whenever the vacancies arises, there will be a paper statement in the newspapers. You have to appear for the Public Service Commission examination, you have to appear for the interviews, and you can join in drug control laboratory either as a junior analyst or sometimes even direct joint junior scientific officer post also there, and you can go through it, and your services will be useful there in testing of the drugs which were sent by the drugs inspectors during their duties for testing of quality of subjected drugs. So both ways you can be used for the society in providing a quality medicine, a right medicine to a right patient at a right time and with a right price. So with this information, I hope I have given you sufficient information only related to drugs control department, and if any other informations you required, kindly mail me at my email inspectordrugs@gmail.com, inspectordrugs@gmail.com, or else you can also message me in WhatsApp 81212 96397, 81212 96397. So there is a WhatsApp number. Please don't call. Just leave a message. Definitely, I will answer all the questions. I will give you complete information, whatever you require. If I don't know, I will get it from the information from others, and I will provide you. And also you can send through mail also. Actually, friends, we are little bit busy with our Telangana State Pharmacy Council elections, which will be going to held in next month. And who are the participants from Telangana? Friends, please, you will be getting the ballot papers in registered post from the Pharmacy Council from October 19th to 22nd to your given address in the Pharmacy Council. You have to receive them by register post, and you have to select those who you are interested to mark them, and again send them by post to the given address, the cover provided by them. So don't waste your vote, and kindly you select the right person and show your power, and don't misuse the vote, don't waste the vote. And thank you very much again to Uma Shankarji and Jyotishree Madam for giving this opportunity, and I am definitely congratulating you, and I am expecting and anticipating such webinars in future also, irrespective of you are working as a non-profitable basis, you left your jobs and you are dedicatedly working for the betterment of our pharmacy fraternity. I congratulate you and all the participants, and thanks once again for giving me such a opportunity. And again, greetings to all pharmacist participants on the event of World Pharmacist Day. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Despite your busy schedule, you have taken some time and made people aware about this drug control. Actually, we run these drug inspector batches where we have conducted a lot of webinars. But today, people has learned something from your experience. As I said, you have vast experience and you have a lot of contacts in the drug control, state level and central level. Definitely, I request every participant, if you have any concern related to this drug inspector, maybe job notifications, anything, you can directly drop a mail to sir. Definitely he will respond back immediately. So we should not waste contact like having so much of network to him, right? Thank you very much, sir, and I thank all the participants for doing this webinars very successfully. And maybe we left out with the two webinars, Mr. Vanil, where he'll be briefing about this US opportunities, PDF opportunities, and Sunday we have a webinar with Prabhakar Reddy sir on the clinical research. And Monday, actually, we are planning a session like best wishes from Ramkishan sir. So let's hope for the best. Maybe I'll confirm in the next 2 days. So on Monday 6 p.m. he'll be talking to all the crowd, saying his best wishes to all. So any questions you can ask. So we'll wait for another 2 minutes. If you have any questions, please do drop a chat box.
Voice is breaking. Voice is breaking. Just check it.
Yes. So if you have any questions, please do drop your message in the chat box. Sir will be answering. Sir, I want to ask you, sir, apart from drug
Please.
inspector or drug controller, any other jobs available in the drugs control for pharmacy students?
Pharmaceutical and drugs control, I told there is a drugs control. There is drugs control department and testing division means drug testing as an analyst. Only 2 positions it is available. And also as a medical devices inspectors, which are going to be declared very soon. That's all.
Great.
Subrat is asking, kindly say when will be the UPSC DA exam will happen for CDSEO? In the last webinar, we said we'll be having a CDSEO vacancies from CDSEO. Students are asking mostly when can we expect those?
At any moment, they will release the advertisement. At any moment, they require a huge quantity of 400, nearly 400 medical devices inspectors, and at any moment they will release the advertisement. Be ready. Don't wait for the advertisement. You start working from today itself.
Any more queries? What is Mahesh is asking, what is the exact job responsibilities for drug analyst, sir?
Drug analyst receiving the drug samples sent by the drugs inspector, and you have to test the given medicine as per the pharmacopoeial standards, Indian pharmacopoeia or any given any other as per the label claim. You have to test their quality and you have to give a report whether it is a quality drug, it is a not of standard drug, it is substandard or spurious. There is a different, it is called not of standard means generally pharmacopoeia limits 90 to 110% will be there, and wherever if the quality assay quality is more 70% like that, it is called as not of standard, whereas sometimes the assay percentage will be less than 70% or sometimes 0%. They are called as a spurious drugs. It is very dangerous. So you will, based on your test report, the drugs inspector will take action, legal action on the concerned people, and he will recall all the drugs which are manufactured in the available in the market, and he will seize it and he will put in the court, and he will file a case against the manufacturer, and in case of not of standard. And in case of spurious drugs, there is entire from the retailer and wholesaler and distributor and C&F or any manufacturer, entire people will be prosecuted. This is the procedure.
Yes, sir. The next question is, sir, does the drug inspector have any rights or can be a part to draft any regulatory guidelines?
Can you repeat the question again?
Raju is asking, sir, does drug inspector have any right or can be a part to draft any regulatory guidelines?
Voice breaking, Amma.
Now
Regulatory guidelines are given by drugs control department seniors only from the CDSO who are sitting in the head as a drug controller of India. Under his team, he will be having a team, and he will be as per the current requirements of the national drug policy. They will draft this one with a separate scientific committees will be there. They will sit together and they will prepare a draft note and they will submit to the government. After passing in the parliament, they will be publishing in the official gazette, and the regulatory system will coming to the effective. Recently, this time we have a good manufacturing GMP, Schedule M GMP, and it is revised, and that revised Schedule M is going to be implemented very shortly. Now the draft notification is under circulation, and people are asking for comments from the people, and the draft notification also could be passed in the parliament very soon, and it will come with effective as per our current Drug and Cosmetics Act.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And usually for Central Drug Inspector, people will be in dilemma on two things, sir. First one is they'll think that 18 months of industrial experience is required. And the second thing is like the age criteria. Age criteria is like for open category, it is 30. And for reservations, it is like 33 and 35. But recently, for the last examination of this 19 vacancies, 26 vacancies, they didn't keep this age experience criteria. So for the upcoming, you said like 400 upcoming notifications will be there. For that, is there any age criteria? They'll keep that age criteria and experience criteria. Will they keep it mandatory or they will remove it, sir, up to your knowledge?
Regarding this percentage criteria, it is the subject to the government norms and Union Public Service Commission. That regarding that I cannot comment. And regarding this service experience, now they have removed. You no need to have a service experience.
Sure, sir. Thank you. What are the proper guidance for becoming a drug inspector? Already, sir told like while he's in his speech only he told, but again students are asking what is a proper guidance for becoming a drug inspector?
I think he has not listened, or he joined and he sent a message. It seems
Yes,
to be.
yes.
You
It will be available in YouTube, and sir told clearly. And where can we get it? Also, sir told. So once you go through it, definitely you will get the answer. Okay. Yeah, I hope like all the queries are cleared. And if any queries, further queries, please, sir gave you phone number as well as the email ID also. You can drop your message to sir. Sir will definitely get back to you. Sir, one more question we have. Sir, does MPharm or higher qualification students getting priority as compared to BPharm students in UPSC drug inspectors?
The requirement for becoming a drug inspector is B.Pharm degree or Pharm D. That's all. You
Yes,
have
sir.
a PhD. Nobody will consider, only the basic degree. Requirement basic
degree.
become a drug inspector is B.Pharm. Even no need of becoming a registered pharmacist also. There is no related. And only once you got a certificate from any recognized university of graduate in pharmacy, you are eligible for drug control officer or drug analyst.
I hope Subrat, you got your query answered. Sharon, you contact me on this number, I'll give you all the details. What is the pattern, question paper pattern and everything, okay? So if you have queries on question paper pattern, syllabus and everything, you can contact me or you drop me a message, I'll definitely answer.
Great. So on the count of 3, can we give claps to sir? Emoji, any emoji, what you feel to give to sir? Any Thanksgiving, heart, fire, whatever it may be. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll be taking a screenshot. Please do give your emoji. Thank you very much, sir. Really, it's an insightful session. People are very happy to learn from you. And I personally thank for your time taking out from your busy schedule, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.